Peace, everybody. Speed Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. All right, y'all. So Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. That fight seems to be officially finalized now. It's going to be happening in September, and like I've talked about before, we got a lot of people talking about this fight about a year ago when this fight was like first mentioned. You had a lot of people talking about Terence Crawford. He is skillful enough to go up to 168 and beat the likes of Canelo Alvarez, even if it is three weight divisions, because at the time he was still a welterweight. And now that the fight seems to be in fruition right now, those same type of people are doubting Terence Crawford now. You got people saying that the weight is just too much. Um, you know, there's weight divisions for reasons, things of that nature, which is true. But I've always told y'all that some people are just gifted. Some people are so skillful enough that their skills can transcend through weight divisions. You got people like Manny Pacquiao, people like Floyd Mayweather, um, Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Leonard, like so many people. Roy Jones, for example, who went up to heavyweight and got a title up there when he knocked out John Ruiz. So it's possible. You know, it's not easy, but it is possible. But now you got no other than Mike Tyson talking about this fight too. Mike Tyson, he just recently was doing an interview and he was talking about the fight, and he was saying that the same thing. He don't like the fight. There's weight divisions for a reason. He can see if Canelo was just a big, strong guy with no skills, then that'll be something different. But for the simple fact that he is skillful and he's bigger, that's the problem for Terence Crawford. And he think that Terence Crawford is going to get knocked out in his fight by Canelo Alvarez. And I'm like, when I listen to stuff like that, you do take it into consideration because it is a weight difference and everything. But I'm like, come on, bro, Mike, you just lost to Jake Paul. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he should be one talking about this fight right now. And not the simple fact that he lost, but you lost. I think he lost on purpose. Now the more I think about that fight, uh, and even if he didn't lose on purpose, let's just hypothetically say that he didn't lose on purpose. That Jake Paul really did beat him. Jake Paul only started boxing about 5 years ago, and he was good enough to beat Mike Tyson. Whether that be old or not, he still was good enough to beat him. I bring that up because Terence Crawford, I think he's good enough to beat Canelo Alvarez, and Terence Crawford been fighting way longer than Jake Paul has, and Mike Tyson been fighting way longer than Canelo Alvarez has. But somehow, some way, Jake Paul found a way to beat Mike Tyson. I bring that up because I think the same thing goes for Terence Crawford. I think Terence Crawford is just a winner. It's not to say that I look at Jake Paul as a winner and all, but I just use that analogy just to compare the two because people just think about the size and the weight and the skills. People were saying the same thing about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, and it was the exact same thing. I think that Terence Crawford will beat Canelo. I think it's going to be a hard fight. I keep mentioning this. I'm going to keep mentioning it until they fight. I don't think it's going to be an easy fight for Terence, but I don't think it's going to be an easy fight for Canelo either. So um, I think this fight is going to be good. I think it's going to show like the real grit and skills of Terence Crawford. Remember when Teofimo Lopez, before he fought Lomachenko, who did he fight before Lomachenko? Remember that? Because Teofimo Lopez, when he fought Lomachenko, that was one of his best performances. Even when he fought Josh Teller, that was one of his best performances. But think about the performances he had before those two fights. Were they good performances or not? I bring it up because people talk about the Madrimov fight. It wasn't a good performance. Yeah, but you gotta notice that every time a boxer have a bad performance, once the next time they go in and it be the biggest fight of their career, They always show up and show out. The same thing is going to happen with Terence Crawford when he fight Canelo Alvarez. So I just can't wait. I want to see the fight. Hopefully, both fighters come in healthy, 100%, and both fighters leave the ring, healthy. I'm sure they're not going to leave out 100%, but not really badly injured and can go back home to their families, and they're going to make good money. So I think it's going to be good all the way around. So that's just my thoughts. But it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.